I decided to leave the name as Rent or Buy, mostly because that was what I was getting from you guys, the viewers, and my mom included. But today we'll be reviewing LA Noire. Kind of amazed I said that right on my first try. But LA Noire is made by Team Bondi and produced by Rockstar. If Rockstar sounds familiar, that's because they make such games as Red Dead Redemption and Grand Theft Auto. It's important to keep that in mind because LA Noire gets a lot of its sandboxy roots from Grand Theft Auto. And I say a lot, very loosely. It's not as fun as Grand Theft Auto's sandboxy feel. It's like Grand Theft Auto if you had to drive a shitty car around and obey the rules of the road. So, not nearly as fun. I would go so far as to say this is totally not a needed part of the game, but where it loses stuff in copying and pasting from Grand Theft Auto, it makes up for it in trying new things. So, in LA Noire, you are a detective solving crimes ranging from traffic all the way up to arson with murder in between. And to do this, you find clues and then you sort of interrogate people who are involved in that crime, using the clues to kind of call out their lies. And I'm not gonna lie, finding clues is actually ridiculously easy, even if you turn off all these like helpful hints where music will play when you're near a clue or your controller will vibrate when you're on a clue. And you basically still end up just wandering around the crime scene, mashing the button, trying to find clues, regardless of what you have on and what you have off. But where the game really kind of shines is interrogations. Now, no games have really tried interrogations before because there's never really been a good way to tell if an in-game character is telling the truth or lying without having them blatantly announce that. Team Bondi found a way around this by having really good facial capturing technology and some pretty darn decent actors act out scenes for the characters. It has a nifty look to it. Personally, I think they end up just looking kind of creepy, like a talking head on like a meat sack, kind of creepy. But yeah, when these talking head meat sacks act out their scene, you, the player, have to decide if they are A, telling the truth, B, you should doubt them, or C, they are flat out lying, in which case you will back it up with evidence, hopefully that you found earlier on. It's at this point, I recommend you be 100% sober and on the same psychological wavelength as the game developer. Because one too many times I just hit the doubt button and apparently accused murder victims, families and such, of being Hitler incarnate. So yeah, that was probably not the smartest choice for me. So where does that put this game? In the buy category, but just barely. All the frustrations from these sort of bad sandboxing and the having to be on the same psychic wavelength as the game developer to know what evidence to kind of use was definitely drawbacks to the game. What made me finally want to put it in the buy category is all the downloadable content that is going to be coming out for this game. It's going to be a lot of hours of gameplay just for like the couple bucks that you're going to have to spend to download it later on. And you can't download it unless you own it. So, that's all I had to talking head on a meat sack to you about today, Nation. Later, gamers. Basically have a man crush on you.